Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a couple of videos. The first one is gonna be I'm gonna be installing some HID lights into my Lancer here. One for my low beams and one for my fog lights. So one of the boxes there is for the lows and one's for the fog lights. The top package is for the daytime running light bypass. Plus also helps with the flickering because of that. So I'll be doing that today. Don't need many tools, zip ties, Phillips screwdriver, some electrical tape, probably a ratchet to for your bolts we're going to be grounding your harnesses to. So obviously you gotta open up your hood and you'll be doing I'll be doing the daytime running light bypass first, so you can be starting from this side, running it over to that side. The ballast, they're not together by a harness, so you can just find a spot for them. And also for the fog lights will be the same thing. We just gotta remove this that cover, that other one, and that'll be a quick install as well. But anyway, I'll take things apart and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I'll show you that the first two things I'll be installing for the low beams. That's the daytime running light anti-flickering bypass here. So you got those harnesses there. You got you got a ground, you got a power wire. So obviously you gotta start. Where's the power wire? There's the power wire. So you got your power wire with an inline fuse, and you got your ground wire. You got your relay. So obviously you want to be mounting this one close to your battery. And here's all the pieces that you need for the HIDs. So obviously that kit included the two ballast. As I said, they're individually, so you can just find a spot for each side and you don't have to be running a long harness for them. They do include these extra harnesses to plug into your factory and then onto the ballast themselves. And of course there are the light bulbs. I purchased some 6000s for both fogs and low beams. So as I said before, we'll start with this one here. Let's get it over here. So because we need to get the positive, we'll be installing the relay on this side here, and we'll be using that factory ground there. We're using that one for the and of course the other side you can use this ground over here. Where's it at? That ground right there, because you'll need to ground ground. I think there's two grounds on this one, so that one you can use if you need to use it. If not, then I'll use this one. So I'll probably be running my harnesses right along the bottom here, probably inside, because I want to use this one because this one ends on here, and that's it. And I don't want to be near the fan or anything, so I'll probably just, there's some holes along the side here and there, so I'll probably just tuck my harness right up in there and make sure it's nicely zip tied. So we'll start with that. So again, you need a power and a ground. So with this one, if you have done one before, you're gonna be doing, I'm just gonna get off here. So this one, you get the harness from your driver's side. You plug it into here, and of course this other side goes over to the passenger side. So this one will be plugging there. So now do this one first, and then the harness here for this bulb will just sit there. You won't need to use it. So once you plug, you might want to make sure that it's wrapped to protect it from water and whatnot getting into it. This one then will go into your ballast for your HIDs, and so will this one. So you got your factory coming in here, goes to the ballast, and the other one goes to the ballast. So let's start with that. Alright, so what I've started this up. So here's my one plug for the driver's side. There's the relay, so we're going ahead and actually already grounded that one. So you can see there's the the ground wire going to that factory spot right there. And that one's a 10mm that you'll need to use. So we got it already on there, grounded. I got the power wire just kind of ready there, just to get hooked up. As I said before, I'm gonna go and run it right along there. Obviously I got the zip ties on. I haven't quite zip tied it down yet, but it'll go along the bottom there. And what I did is went and tucked it up and behind there. I'm not sure if you can see it. You'll be able to see it right there, and it comes out to the side here and up and by the your washer fluid, and there's your other plug. So there's the daytime running night bypass coming along. Obviously you have to find a spot for your relay and whatnot. So actually this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck it up and behind there. You won't be able to see it. It'll be nicely protected, so that's where it's going to sit, right there. I'll just make sure it's nicely zip tied and whatnot. Really going ahead and plug the one for the driver's side. What I had to do also was, because I got the cold air intake, I had to kind of move that off to the side so I could get enough room for that. So that's coming along. What I'm gonna do next, actually, because I already got I took out my light bulbs out already, because it'd be a pain to do it afterwards. Plus I need the harness, so I'm gonna plug in or put in the bulbs. That way they're ready for to be plugged in as soon as I'm done, and I don't have to be fidgeting with try to lose a lot of room with the relays and whatnot. So I'll do that next. Alright, so I've pretty much done here on the driver's side. So you can see I got the harnesses there. I got the ballast zipped to the bottom there. Got the light inside already, as you can tell from there. But I got pretty much everything done on this side. I got all the connections and everything. The thing I'll leave for last will be the power for that for the bypass. All else now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zip tie everything and then move on to the passenger side. So see, everything's tucked in here. Again, I got that zip tie to the bottom there, next to those harnesses, but not on them. I don't know if that will get warm or not, so I'll have to before I finish everything up today, I'll run them up and then make sure that see how hot this gets, if any, so that way I don't want them right on the harnesses. Like I said, they'll be beside them, they're not on top of anything, just it's free at the bottom there. But yeah, so this is what's so looking like now. Just gotta zip tie the rest of this side and then move over to the passenger side. Alright, so now we've got the driver's side done. So as you can see there's the harness that will run over to this side, zip tie there, kind of like the bottom here, and then it'll come off to the side, and got it over here. So alright, again, I'm gonna put in the new bulb in it. I got the old harness, the one we'll be using. It's right there. I put a plastic bag over and put some electrical tape and put off to the side. Don't need any water to be getting to that. So so again, here's the other harness. Probably mounting the other ballast just over to this side here, and then plugging it in, and that should be it. So we don't have much longer, and then we'll give it a test and see how it works. Alright, so now I'm on the passenger side. So there is the part of the harness. There's the ballast, which, as you can see, is zip tied between the two harnesses there. So again, at the bottom there's nothing, so if it does get warm, it's not gonna affect the harness or anything else. Factory harnesses, that is. There's the plug, bulbs already in. The rest of the stuff is tucked away off to the side, and yeah, that's all you needed to do. So this one was a lot faster to do, as you had just plug a couple of things, get the ballast mounted, and that was that. So I got the power going to the bypass, and I'll just secure that in there. I want it there so it's not in the way, so away from the heat and everything. So that's that. So now I guess we'll start the car and we'll give it a test. Okay, so I've got the car running. As you can see, I don't have any of my lights on. E-brake is off, obviously it's neutral, so e-brake is down. So let's go outside and see how this worked. So there should be no daytime running lights, and as you can see, I don't know from the glare there's no daytime running lights. Those are all off, no daytime running lights. For the glare. So now let me put this down and we'll turn on the lights and see what they look like. Those are the park brake lights, still no lights. And there are the lights themselves. These are 6000 K. Clear white. So there, those are the lights. There you go. So that's that. So again, I got daytime running light bypass, so there's no daytime running lights. And that will limit also the flickering for your HIDs. So they're installed. So everything is pretty much tucked away. Just gotta finish it up. Everything's nice and neat and shouldn't go anywhere. So the harness to put away up or just like this and look to the side. And that'll be that. So next I'm gonna do my what it look like during the daytime from the side. So next I'm gonna do my the fog lights, which will be a quicker install. I'll do that as well, and then tonight I'll take it off for a drive and see what they look like at night. Thanks for watching. Alright, so now it's nighttime. I found a good spot to show you guys what the lights look like at night. So let me turn on my low beams, and I'm really happy with these, with the way they look. They're super amazing, and wow, they give me such a far range where I can see now as per the previous PS. I thought they give me distance, but nothing compared to this one. So this is what they look like, and that's how far I can see with these ones. So super amazing lights. Really happy with them. They got a better hint of blue to them, not too much, but yeah. And then that's how far I can see with them. I mean, compared to my previous, big difference. So yeah, so this is a 6000, where I had a couple of people blink at me thinking I have a high beam sun, but these are just my known ones. So let me put this down and I'll turn on the fog, the fog lights and see what those look like. And those are with the fog lights. So again, those are 6000. So really happy with those as well. So as you can see, they're nice and bright, for sure. So not trying to blind people by any means, but definitely nice lights. And again, that's what I see. So nice and clear, nice and clear. So I'll just take it inside and put on the dash, so you guys can see what it looks like from the inside. And that's what I see. So yeah, again, really happy with these ones. Thanks for watching. Any questions, just let me know.